everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, today is Wednesday, and we know what that is. Spooky animation. But let's start with greetings call. Hello, my name is Daniel. I'll be your host here.
Guy in the chair.
And today, this is the story of I almost got kidnapped. So, let's sit back and enjoy. So enjoy.
My name is Alex, and at the time of me writing this incident occurred 1 week ago. For the past couple of months, I've been learning German because I thought it would be fun to learn another language. Never would I have expected it to save my life. I live in Maryland, and in my county, I attend school in person instead of virtually. Ever since I started going to high school, I've decided I should walk home because I personally enjoy taking walks, and I figured it would help me with the stress of high school. So like any other day, I started my walk home after school. I had my earbuds in, and I was walking home mostly looking at the surrounding trees and the passing cars. Around 15 minutes into my walk home, I heard two voices behind me. From what I heard, it sounded like two middle-aged men. I didn't think much of it, but I took out my earbuds just in case they tried to talk to me, so I could hear them. I noticed they were talking in German. Being nosy and wanting to put my German to the test, I focused on them talking to each other. I started to feel worried because I kept hearing them saying, "the boy in front." The sound of passing cars didn't let me hear them entirely, but I did hear them say one sentence that made my heart drop to my stomach. One of the men said, "We need to get him quick before he gets away." Because I heard this, I glanced back, only for a second, and I saw the two men potentially about to kidnap me. One was a tall white man, and the other was an average height white man. They were both dressed in all black with their hoods up, and also wearing black face masks too. When I looked at them, they immediately looked at me, their eyes piercing through mine. I pretended like I didn't suspect them of anything at all, even though I knew exactly what they were planning. I started to pick up my pace gradually, and apparently so did they, because I could hear two pairs of footsteps slowly getting louder. Next, I did something I can only describe as stupid. I stopped and turned toward them, facing them directly, and they abruptly stopped as well. I had a good look at them now. They both had their face masks all the way down, and they both had a smile stretched from cheek to cheek. The most creepy thing about the two was the fact that even though they were smiling, their eyes still burned right through mine. It was honestly something you would see in your nightmares. I stood as still as a statue until I heard the tall one shout in German, "Grab him now." I immediately started bolting down the sidewalk, trying my best not to look back. However, the urge to look back was very strong. The moment I looked back, I saw the shorter one basically inches away from my face, extending his arms out, trying to grab me. That only gave me more adrenaline, and I started to run, not stopping to take a breath until I couldn't hear the footsteps anymore. When I felt safe, I looked back and I saw the tall one making an angry gesture, while the other one, instead of doing something more predictable, let out a blood-curdling scream, almost animal-like. That one really scared me, and I don't think I'll forget that one for the rest of my life. I watched them both run the opposite direction. I didn't feel safe going back home until I saw that they were out of sight. When they eventually got out of sight, I ran some more until I got back home. I immediately went upstairs because I would feel useless mentioning this to my parents. Because number one, they were dressed in all black. Number two, I'd failed to get a good picture of the two in my head, despite seeing their faces for so long. Not to mention, I was also scared that somehow they might have found me. I sure as hell won't ever walk back home again. I don't think I'll ever forget that moment I turned around, only to see their horrifying eyes looking through me. Another thought that haunts me is, what would have happened if I didn't understand German?
Hey guys, this is a good thing that a guy could speak German, well not speak, understand it at least, or else he would have been kidnapped and who knows what happened. I don't play with none of that crap. But that's me. Each different, it don't matter. But hey, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and beware for stranger danger. But I'll leave with this number right here. As I hope you had a good night and the rest of your day goes really well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.